Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back at Millwoods. Tonight is the Pink Game in support of the Alberta Cancer Foundation. You can see the teams. Both teams, in fact, are wearing special jerseys. MLAC Scafom-rux are going to be in the darker pinks, the full pinks, and PAC sinks. Green drop will be in the lights. Team's just warming up. We're gonna let them do their thing. In the background, they're announcing the team names, and we will try and zoom in as best as we can and capture the pregame audio for when we do the puck drop, or the ceremonial puck drop. All right, we're gonna take a break. We'll see you back here in about a minute and a half. right, folks. Good job, both teams. Good job, captains, getting that ceremonial face-off done. Presentation. And big thank to all the MLAC parents stepping in and helping at all facets tonight, whether they're behind the bench or they're working the ticket booth at the front door, raffle tickets, helping with the photos, or just out cheering the team on. All the moms in the crowd tonight, or all the moms and the players rather, are wearing their kids' jerseys. They got the darks on. Maybe we'll see some photos of that. But with ceremonies completed, we are ready for our hockey game. Saturday Night Hockey, MLAC versus PAC. Teams look ready to go. So are we. PAC wins the draw. They take the puck into their own zone. Dumped up the right side. Cut off. On the far side, now it's put down low. Shields, chips down low, pushed over to the near side by the Saints. Saints keeping the zone. Now comes out in the neutral zone. The Shuck's gonna put that to the far corner. Thrown out to the neutral zone. Palawadiak's gonna come back for it. Chipped up to center. I think Cole is wearing number 20. I don't see a number 2 on the bench. We're going to say Cole is number 20 until proven otherwise. Puck comes out to center. Put back into the Leafs zone. Leafs chip that back out to center again. Sommer keeps it in. Here's Kellerman with a low shot. Levy with the save. Followed up on the near side. And Jack's just put over the net by Brandt. Comes back to the point. Leafs trying to break out with it. Spun up the ice. That is cut off. There's going to be a lot of different numbers for me tonight. I'll have to see the kids' faces to really get it right. Puck's dumped in the Leafs zone. We have an icing call. And play will stop here with 18:36 to go in the first period. Draw, near side in the Saint zone. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Smith puts that in the right side. PAC sends that to the far side of the ice now, skating it up. Is number 21 Brayson, comes into the left wing, dumps that into the Leaf zone. Smith stops that, over to Goudreau. Goudreau up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, lead pass for Baldwin. Baldwin coming up the right side, has Canal on the left, and that skips right past Canal's stick. Canal cycles around in the zone, out, bumped off the puck. It comes out to the neutral zone. Far side, Smith with the puck, trying to battle it. Stopped. Puck comes out. Number 24 picks it up, that's Sear. Gets that into the Leaf zone. Smith with it. Comes over to the near side. Tries to skate it out. That's caught just outside the blue line. Put back into the Leaf zone. Goudreau with it. Hard off the boards. That's knocked down by number 19. Ends up below the Leafs net. Going to the near side. Skips past Roberts, but comes out to the neutral zone. And Lashuk's going to put that back into the Leaf zone. Shoemaker. Down for Goudreau. Battle for it below the Leafs net. Now it's put out to the point on the right side. Number 9 keeps that in. Ross sends that into the corner. McDonald picks that up for the Saints. Back to Ross. Centering pass. That's going to be broken up by the Leafs. Oh, having trouble getting it out. Tipped in on the near side by Murphy. Holmes with it. And it looks like the net came off. So the whistle gets blown down here with 16:50 to go in the first period. Face-off will be on the left, or on the near side. Saints win it. Try to move it down in the corner, and that is chopped out of play. We'll reset with 16:45 left in the first period. Puck's dropped again in the Leaf zone. Saints coming away with it. Centering pass. That's broken up. Saints keep control, though. Sommer puts that down into the corner. Roland chases it. Shoemaker with it. He's going to rush that up the ice. Pass off to Black. Black, lead pass. Oh, that's off the skate of number 7. Number 7, Bedouin. Comes out to center. Coming back for it. Cole. Cole takes that in. Up the left side. Cole, there's a shot wide of the goal. Up the right side. Sommer picks that up for the Saints. Trying to take that down low. Cadal loosens it up. Put down on the far side. Rushing up the ice. Here comes Fayad. All right, nope. Sorry, that was, that's Rahal. Rahal taking it up. The left side into the Saints zone. Centering pass, looking for Fayad. That's broken up by Rosnicki. Saints move this out to center. Cut off at the halfway mark of the ice and put back in by Shields. Saints starting in their own zone. Near side for Brayson. Brayson's going to wheel it out of the zone. Coming up the near side across center. Brayson into the Leaf zone. There's a high shot. Blocker saved by Livy. Followed up. And a rebound shot just wide. Arm of the officials up. Leafs are going to end up in the box on this one. Baldwin touches it up. There's the signal with 14:59 left in the first period. Into the box will be Coulson Shields of the Leafs taking a 2-minute penalty for hooking. And the Saints will be on the power play. Draw will be near side in the Leaf zone. Puck's dropped. Saints win it. Murphy back to the point to Leshuk. Leshuk hanging on to it. There's fire through traffic. Livy able to find that. Bears down and covers it up before the Saints can get there. Good set up by the Saints. Trying to put traffic in front of Livy, but Livy able to find it. Stopping the puck. Saints win it again. Murphy goes to the right point to number 9, Ross. Ross to Leshuk. Leshuk coming up the left side. Carries that down low. Moves that around the boards. Ross is going to pick that up on the far side. Smith takes him into the boards, but Ross gets the puck down to McDonald. McDonald reverses back below the net. Cycles over to the near side. Hands that off to Murphy. Murphy with it. Up the far boards. Jafaris tries to chop that up. Takes his man in. Ross gets it free. Moves it down low. Handling is Holmes. Holmes tries to put that in the slot. It bounces over to the far side. There's a shot. Blocked by Jafaris. Swept down low by the Saints. Saints moving over to the near side. Picked up by Murphy. Murphy to Leshuk at the point. That hit traffic in front. Jafaris smartly puts it off the boards and clears the zone. Leshuk back for the Saints. Stretch pass, waiting for it on the far line was number 26, Murphy. He dumps that in. Goes for a change. Saints trying to move it up the Leafs trying to move it up the near side. Rosnicki couldn't quite keep it in at the line. And we'll have an offside call with 13:48 to go in the first period. Saints, 49 seconds left in their power play. And they win the draw, take the puck into the neutral zone. Sommer to the far side. That's going to be cut off by Shields. That gets dumped down the ice. Out to play it is Harbin. Harbin hands the puck off to Reznicki. Reznicki is put down behind the net by Rahal. Where's it going to be? Asaf. Anyway, Saints coming into the Leafs zone. Drop pass. And the trailer is Black. He's going to rush up the ice with it. Taking it down low, shoveled in front, high off the pads. Cleared away by the Saints. Saints, power play has expired. Leafs get their man back on the ice. Puck on the far boards. Put back to the point. Hardman with the shot, glove save. Livy on the rebound, bounces over to the near side. Thrown up the ice. Rahal takes that down low. That's going to end up out of play, and we'll get a stop here with 12:34 to go in the first period. Face off far side in the Saints zone. Saints win it. Thrown out in the slot. Oh, backhand shot. Good save there by Harbin. Puck goes to the far side. Leafs battling for it on the near side. Saints starting the breakout. Good battle there by Schumacher to get the puck back for the Leafs. And now it's pinned against the far boards. Canal puts that into the zone. Canal walking it in. Now he moves to the outside. Baldwin in front. That is tipped away from him. Put up the near side. That comes out to center. Roberts there. Dumps it back into the Saints zone. Saints, Lashuk moves out the right side. Rolls into the zone. Carries that into the far corner. Hard stop. Turn, fired. Livy with the save. Rebound picked up by the Leafs. And that bounces out to center. Bedouin with it. Sends that up the far side. Bounces into the Leafs zone. Picked up by Cole. Cole tries to flip that up the boards. Connects with Jafaris. Jafaris tried to reach that over to the near side to Roberts, but that was blocked by the Saints. Saints move that in the left side. McDonald with it. Taking it down low. Thrown out in the front. And that is kicked to the far boards. Picked up again by number 7, Bedouin. Dumped behind the Leafs net. Reversed back to the far side to Murphy. Murphy hanging on to it. Put that down low. Centering pass. There's a shot, and that will end up in the back of the net. Comes up high. And the PAC Saints, green drop Saints, will score first in the pink game. Move it below the goal line, come to that right slot and rifle in it just past the Leafs goaltender with 10:47 to go in the first period. Puck's dropped at center. Saints trying to break into the zone. Now they come in the left side. That's hard hit into the boards. Centering pass, that goes through the slot. Picked up by Canal. Canal lost the handle behind the net. Picked up by Paxbrand. Thrown out in front. And Livy is going to make the quick save there. Knocks it down. Had it covered up. Not really. I think it was a friendly whistle by the official there. And the puck's dropped in the Leafs zone again. They're going to move it down the ice. Canal trying to beat out icing. And he's about 10 feet too short, so the whistle goes with 10:18 left in the first period. Face-off will be far side in the... Check that. It'll be near side in the Leafs zone. Saints almost kept in the zone, but the Leafs get out to center. Rosnicki, although, puts it to the right side to Brandt. Brandt comes in, tries to split the D, comes on the goal, low on Livy. Livy makes the pad save. Leafs take that into the corner. Moved up the ice, here's Smith, looking for Canal. Canal comes in the left wing. He's taken down on the play. Rosnicki picks up the puck, moves it up the right side. Oh, the Saints. Nice job breaking out. Here's Brandt on the left side. Back to the right. That's broken up. Livy got a piece of that. Smith clears it away. Smith up to Black on the right side. Black just puts that out to center. Lashuk comes in. Canal comes from behind him, lifts his stick, but Leshuk recovers and dumps it back into the zone. Behind the net, Resler. Oh, he's knocked down. Saints get it back. Black hard around the boards to the far side. Stepping in is, that's going to be a SAF. 18's going to be a SAF tonight. SAF gets in. Tried to split the D. That's knocked down. Here's a chance. Oh, ripped just wide. Stepping in was Shields. Holowadiak knocks his man off the puck. Comes out to the neutral zone where Gaudreau puts it up the near side. Thrown down low into the Saints zone. Saints. Brandt moves over the near side. Now it's up to center. Oh, it's going to end up down the ice. Right on net, though, so icy negated. Livy will cover this one up with 8:34 to go in the first period. Yeah, just skips past everybody right on to Livy. So he has to play it. Ends up covering it up. We'll have a draw far side in the Leaf zone. Face-off won by the Leafs. Shoemaker with it. No, pardon me, Baldwin. Baldwin has Shoemaker trailing out. Shoemaker with a shot. Put that just over the crossbar. Baldwin throws that in front. And Harbin's going to knock the net off. We're going to get a stop here with 8:20 to go in the first period. And the Leafs have earned an offensive zone face-off draw. Good brush there by the Leafs, looking to answer and even up this game. Another chance here with Baldwin taking the draw. Baldwin wins it, gets over to Shoemaker on the near side. Saints tie up their men though. Now comes loose for Shoemaker. Back to the point. Walking in, Cole with a shot tipped in front by Canal. Rebound fielded by Shoemaker. Put down low for Baldwin. Here's Canal. Sharp angle shot. Then he's hit right after. Now the Saints pick up the puck. Cross ice pass. Number 26 Murphy dumps that into the Leafs zone. Cole back for it. Knocked down in the zone by number 19 McDonald. Hands it back to Murphy. Murphy cycles to that far corner. Murphy sends it down low for McDonald. McDonald, Cole puts him into the board. Centering pass broken up by the Leafs. Comes into the slot, knocked down. Baldwin puts it into the near corner. Moves it up to Shoemaker. Shoemaker has it bounce past him. Activating Rosnicki. Followed up. Ooh, that's turned over. No, the Leafs come back with it. Up the right side. Baldwin took a heavy hit, but was able to move it up to Canal, who dumps that and goes for a change. Saints on the far side. Here's Rosnicki. Saints chip it into the Leafs zone. Couldn't get inside Smith. Put down low. Centering pass. That's going to deflect behind the net to the far side. Ferris goes into the corner. Moves that to Smith. Smith's with it. Moves it up to, I think it was Idris. Yeah, nope, it was to Rahal. Anyway, the Leafs get it into the Saints zone. Saints start moving it out. Turn it over at center. Rolling with it. Flips that up the right side. Roberts dumps that the rest of the way. Oh, it bounces off and right back to him. And following up his climb. No, a quick shot there by Jafaris. Kicked away by Harbin. Centering pass broken up by the Saints. Now the Saints coming into the Leaf zone. Smith able to remove Sommer from the puck. Puck moves back over to Smith in that far corner. He moves it over to Roland. Rolling up the boards to Roberts. Bounces off. Saints get it back in the slide. Sommer fires that. That hit traffic. Comes back to Sommer. Put that down low. Smith slides that to the far side. Coming back for it is Rahal. Rahal moves that. Looking to bust Jafaris loose, but that was too far. Saints put the puck back into the Leafs zone. Smith recovers. Gets it to Roland. Roland on the far side. That's turned around. Saints coming back into the Leafs zone. Offside called here with the whistle blowing with 5:35 to go in the first period. Saints quickly pick up the puck at center, start to rush it in, but they're caught offside. They win the next draw though, take it back in. There's a backhand shot, kicked away by Livy. Leafs get a hold of the puck, throw it out to center. Leshuk is going to dump that back in. Shields on the far side. Hard around the boards, looking for Black. Leshuk cuts that off. There's a glove save by Livy. And he's going to stop the clock with 5:11 to go in the first period. Draw will be near side in the Leaf zone. Leafs put up the the Saints put up the near boards. Keep it in the zone. Now it's back to the point for Williams. Williams shovels that back into the corner. Centering pass, that's broken up by Resler. On the far side, number 28 Holmes puts that down low. Centering pass by Murphy, and Livy's going to cover that up before anybody can get to the rebound. Protecting the crease, he covers that puck up with 4:48 left in the first period. Draw will be far side in the Leaf zone. Saints win the draw. Here's Murphy, puts that down low. Centering pass into the point, in the slot, and then it falls off his stick. Another attempt, that goes right through the crease, over to the near side. Put up the boards. Walking it out is the staff. Can get past center, now to the far side. That's cut off by the Saints Holmes. Fayad trying to battle against the board, still in the Leaf zone. Now getting some help from Cole. Cole, hard around. Gets that up to Asaf. Asaf caught at center, but he regains possession of the puck, dumps it in the right side. Rosnicki gets it back for the Saints. Uses the boards. Holmes tries to move that. Oh, and he does. Gets it into the Leaf zone, rushing towards the net now. Low shot, Livy with the save. Saints fire that through the slot. It's going to roll up the near boards. Put down low. Comes back to the left point to Rosnicki. Moves that to the right side to Brayson. There's a shot right on Livy. And Livy will hang on to this one. Taking that in the crest. And hanging on with 3:33 to go in the first period. Face off far side in the Leaf zone. Saints win it, move it down low. Ends up behind the net. Goudreau chasing Sommer. Sommer tried to drive back in. Stepping in his way was Rahal. No, comes into the slot, and it is put just wide in the net. Comes out to the neutral zone, and Bedouin's going to dump that back in. Smith with the puck. Smith going to wheel it out. Now goes to the right side, just out of reach of Rahal. Right side into the Saints zone. Saints try to move it around the outside. Coming back for it is Kellerman. He reverses it. Shadowed by Roberts. Kellerman gets it up to Sommer, and Sommer puts that back to the point for Smith. Smith with it. Slides that up the far boards. PAC now gets it out to center. Smith got a hold of it, puts it back into the Saint zone. Sommer, nice centering pass. Brandt trying to rush around Smith. Brandt in. Smith pushes him off the puck. And we're going to have a penalty here. As Smith coming behind Russ. There'll be a 2-minute penalty against the Leafs. Puts the Saints back on the power play. Face off near side in the Leaf zone. 2:29 to go in the first period. Leshuk up the near side to Murphy. He's chopped or removed from the puck, but Leshuk gets it back. Sends it down low. Centering pass. Broken up by the Leafs. Loose puck goes to the far side. And Livy able to reach behind and cover it up. Starting to float off his post, but able to find that puck and get the whistle with 2:13 left in the first period. Face off far side in the Leafs zone. Saints win it. Back at the right point. Ross goes to the right side. There's a shot through the slide over the near side. Leshuk picks it back up. Sends it down low. Ross picks it up on the far corner. Starts to walk it in. Turns, fires. Levy with the pad save. Brolin shovels that back to the line. Murphy knocks it down though. Followed up by Shoemaker. And Fayad will get that out to center. Saints back with the puck. Coming up the left side, McDonald chips that up for Holmes. Holmes up the left wing, carries that. He's going to cycle to the right side. Murphy right in front, and his one-timer directed over to the near corner. Thrown back in front again. Livy with the pad save. Murphy picks up the puck, gets it to McDonald. McDonald slips, and that's kept in by Leshuk. Good job there at the line. There's a shot. Glove save, Livy. Leafs having trouble getting out of their zone. Leshuk reeks the move over to the left side, a rip onto net. But the Leafs and goaltender standing strong, getting that glove right in the way and hanging on. No rebound here. And we'll reset on the near side in the Leafs zone with 1:21 to go in the first period. 50 more seconds left in the Saints power play. Leafs get a hold of it, put the puck down the ice. Racing with it. Black chips that into the near side. Engages with Rosnicki. Comes back over to Brayson. Back to Rosnicki on the near side. Rosnicki trying to move it up the near side. Black cuts that off. Saints get it back. Coming up the right side, Sommer tries to split the D, tie it up, comes on to Livy, and Livy will shut the door on that one. Gets the stop here with 46 seconds left in the first period. Great job by the D to tie up Sommer. Didn't have much of a shot by the time the puck finally became available, and Livy shut the door. Draw near side in the Leafs zone. PAC wins it. Rosnicki at the point. Fired to far side, tapped in front. Trying to do a double tap and connect with number 8, Brandt, but the puck comes over to the near side. Leafs get a hold of it. They dump it down the zone and kill off the final seconds of their penalty. They've killed off 2 now in the game. Saints coming out of their own zone. Dumped in, knocked down, chipped forward by the Leafs. Saints get it back. Sommer to the far side. Cole steps in front of that. Cole carrying that down low. Cycles over to the near side now. Cole coming up the ice with it and won't have enough time to do anything left in the period. But the Leafs showing some good poise. Had some good shots on. Shoemaker might want that one. He put just over the crossbar. Yeah, the top half of the net open to him. Defensively, the Leafs are getting pretty good. Saints just had one good one on there, and they're going to head into the dressing room with a 1-0 lead. We'll let our sponsors have a word. Just a reminder, folks, hit that QR code. Sponsor your favorite Leafs player for tonight's pink game in support of the Alberta Cancer Foundation. Hello, folks. Oh, welcome back to Mill Woods. We're gonna start the second period on our pink game right away here. Saints out in front of the Leafs, 1-0 after a goal low in the slot. Let's see here, 2. There we go. Shots on goal, 20-5 in favor of the Saints. So by that measure, Libby doing pretty well in net tonight. Having a strong game, getting some help from his D-men. Fans just filtering back in. Looks like we're still waiting for the officials here. As soon as they get back on, though, we'll get going. Ladies have a nice table outside. It's full of baskets for raffle and some treats. I saw some cheesecake and some cupcakes. They all looked pretty darn good. Get some sweets in the air for this sweet night. All right. Everybody's getting loud. We're ready for this second period here with the PAC Saints out in front of MLAC, 1-0. Puck's dropped, Leafs win it. Smith has it on the near side. Tries to move it up, looking for Canola. That's cut off by number 11, Howerton. Smith gets it, dumps it into the Saints zone. Put down the far side by LeChuck. It's going to end up being icing. We'll get our first stop of the period with the 19:45 to go. This will bring the draw down into the Saints zone. Saints win it. LeChuck puts that high in the air and dumps that into the Leafs zone. Smith back to play. Oh, got the inside track, was Kellerman, low shot, Livy with the save, takes that half the shoulder centering pass. Saints pick it back up. That hit a player, ends up going wide, but the nets come off, so the referee blows it down with 19:27 left in the second period. Baldwin wins the draw. Starts to move it up the ice. Makes a nice move to his right, back to his left on the backhand. He gets it, throws that in front, and that's a save by Harbin. Shoemaker trying to dig down low. Gets a stick on the outlet pass, but Saints lost in the slot. There's the shot. That is directed just wide. Baldwin on the near side. Back to the point for Cole. Cole gets it around Kellerman. Picked up by Baldwin, shot by Shoemaker, deflected wide. Sommer puts that off the boards, knocked down by Baldwin. Baldwin puts that behind the Saints net. Saints move that to the near side. Cole keeps that in the zone. Picked up by Brandt. Brandt goes to the far side. Holowadiak knocks that down in the neutral zone. Moves that quickly over to Cole. Cole with it. He cycles in his own zone. Lost the handle, gets it back, moves it up the ice on the right side. Baldwin skates onto it. Stopped at the blue line, then he dumps it right on, well, it was going towards the net, but Rosnicki picks it up. In front, jammed, and Rahal couldn't get it to Black. Shields down low. Black picks it up. Puck chipped over to the far corner. Sommer tries to hit a streaking Rosnicki. He couldn't catch up to it, and Cole picks up the puck. Cole puts that on the near side for Brayson. Brayson knocks that down at the line. Pushed off the puck. Followed up by Cole. Cole coming up the left side, dumped into the far corner. Rahal with it. This is a Saf. The Saf with it. Comes up high. Brayson, nice pass left side to Murphy. Rowan got in the way of the centering pass and chips that into the corner. Now it's moved up the ice. Shields gets it past the defender. Shields coming in. Has a Saf with him. And drop pass. In front, Black with the shot. Oh, and he's smoked while taking it. And it's deflected out of play. Nice setup by the Leafs. Saf hitting the trailer Black, but his shot deflects out of play. Face off near side in the Saint zone. Turnover at center. Oh no, now the Saints come back. Fayad chips it to that far corner, now up the boards. Kept it at the point. Low shot onto Livy. Livy gets that in the glove. Fayad comes back for it. He's going to pick up the puck, keep play moving. Saints steal it back in the Leafs zone. Fired up the right side. Put down below the net. Picked up by the Saints. Moved around the corner. Ross stops that at the line. Moves that up the boards, but that was read by Shoemaker, and he's going to move that up the ice. So I take that back. That's Weiss with the puck. Weiss, low shot. Chipped down low by Ross. Thrown down the ice. Icing waved off. Weiss got a piece of that on the stick. Rolling with it. Hard around the boards, near side. Kitchen knocks that down, throws that into the slot. That's broken up by Weiss. Comes back to the point. High shot. Livy with the great save there. And captures that in the glove, hanging on with 16:05 left in the second period. Draw will be on the far side in the Leaf zone. Saints win it. Taken away by the Leafs. Baldwin, he flips that high in the air, comes into the neutral zone, knocked down by the Saints, swept to the open side. Stepping into it is Resler. Resler walking it in. There's a low shot. And the save by Harbin. He's going to cover it up with 15:48 left in the second period. Faceoff will be on the near side in the Saint zone. Good drive there on that last play by the Leafs. Saints come away with the puck. Will kept in at the zone. Saints get it back though. Rosnicki. Far side for Sommers. Chipped off. That was read by Schumacher. Kept in the zone. Thrown out in front. Schumacher, rolls back looking for Rahal. That's broken up by Brandt. Schumacher keeps that in the zone though. Saints hard around the boards. Coming to the near side. Knocked down by Holowadiuk. Grayson knocks it up the ice. Still battling for it. Now comes loose. It's put back into the Saint zone. Baldwin trying to chase it up. First one there, though, is Brayson. Or no, that was Rosnicki. Kept in again by the Leafs. Leafs having a good shift here. Baldwin trying to dig it down low. Throws that in front. That's kicked away. Kleeman with it. He's going to get that out center. Put to the right side. Rushing it in is Brand. There's a high shot. Somehow Livy was able to see that one. Gets in the glove and hangs on with 14:43 left in the second period. Face off near side in the Leafs zone. Leafs win it, take it into the corner. McDonald jumps on it, tips it to the far side. Stepping in was a Saf. He pushes his man on the puck, but McDonald gets it back. Sends it down low. Shields off the boards. PAC sends it, or keeps it in the zone. Sends it to the far boards. Picked up by Halawadiak. Moves it around one man. Off the glass, comes out to the neutral zone. Cross ice pass, that's off the skate of Canal and into the Saint zone. Picked up by Bedouin. Bedouin near side, that's cut off by Shields. Into the slot just behind Rahal. Sorry, right behind Asaf. Put down low. Gets just past Canal. Shields keeps that in low. Near side, Asaf trying to battle it off the boards. Gets it to Shields. Shields has it chopped off his stick. Cole picks it up at center. Cole near side for Smith. Smith across center. Puts that right on to Harbin. Harbin will get the stop, cover it up here. Then we'll get a whistle with 13:35 left in the second period. Face off will be on the near side in the Saint zone. Saints win it. Here's LeChuck with it. Going up the far side, centering pass. That's broken up by the Leafs. Still up for grabs at center here. Comes loose for Fayad. Saints chip it up though. That's broken up at center on the nearest side. That was a big hit. Received by Cole, put by Sear. Sear on the near side. Here comes Saints on the near side. Kishton can't get to it. Arm of the official is up. We have a head contact penalty against Fayad. Looks like it. So the Saints will be on their third power play of the night. This one begins with 12:59 left in the second period. We'll have the draw on the near side in the Leafs zone. Leafs win it. Smith hard off the boards. Ross knocks that down at the line. Moves it down to Murphy. Murphy centering pass. Chipped off by Smith. Goes to the far corner. Move down low. Smith is going to get that. Makes the nice move to the near side. Finds some open ice and dumps the puck down the ice. The Shuck back for it. Has to battle against Schumacher. Moved up the ice. Shuck come to the right side, drops that off to Murphy. Murphy down low for LeChuck. Centering pass broken up by Smith. LeChuck gets it one more time. Smith with another block. Ross with it. Right side to Murphy. Centering pass right in front, tipped in front, and Livy was able to make the first save, and the Leafs clear it to the far side. Not out though. Held in at the point, dumped into the near corner. Smith chases his man. Murphy picks it up in the far corner. Murphy hanging on to it. Slips down below Gaudreau. High shot on Livy, makes the save. Rebound available, still available. It's in the crease, loose. Now they're gonna blow it. As Smith got on top of it. And the Leafs get a stop with 11:52 left in the second period. Face off far side in the Leafs zone. 53 seconds left in the PAC Green Drops Saints power play, and they win it in the offensive zone. Rosnicki at the point, sends that up the far boards, knocked down. Rosnicki gets it back at the point though. Walking it in was number 6 Kellerman. Comes back to the point to Rosnicki. Chopped down, black red that. We're back, coming through, fights through the second check. Oh, and a boom in the corner. Oh, and looks like Black's gonna get this for a high hit. They wouldn't call it on Sear earlier. Yeah. So Black will end up in the box. 2 minutes for a head contact penalty. Called with 11:12 left in the second period. Yeah, but you didn't call that one right there. Yeah, call it both ways. So it'll be 5-on-3 for 13 seconds with 11:12 left in the second period. Saints win the draw. Put it back to the pointers. Lashuk over to the right side to Ross. Ross walking it down. Back through the slot now. Back to Lashuk. That shot hit a player. Goes wide. Smith takes his man down in the corner. Out comes loose. That's blocked. Goes below the goal line. And they're going to blow the whistle down here as the net has come off. First penalty of the Leafs has expired. They get one back on the ice. 1:43 left in the second penalty to the Leafs. 10:55 left in the second period. We'll have a draw near side in the Leafs zone. Saints win it. Holmes takes that in the near side. Dumps that back to Murphy. Murphy in the corner. Back to the point to Ross. Ross right side to Murphy. Murphy walking it in. There's a shot. Oh, and it's in. Oh, that's interference in front. He chopped him, didn't he? Let's see here. Yeah, that's interference. Well, can't call that goal back. Couldn't get the video down to him. So it's 2-0 for the Saints. That shot blocked. Another one. Levy makes the save. Let's put down the ice. Saints going to get back there first. Up the nearest side. Howerton makes a move over for Howerton to the far side. To the right side to Brayson. Brayson takes a shot. Levy kicks that away. Comes back to the point. Rosnicki sends that down low. Near side. Resler to the outside. Howerton knocks that back down for the Saints. Shields down low with Holowadiak. Comes loose. Now's the time to spring Canal loose. Oh, and that's broken up at center by Rosnicki. Comes back for Resler. Resler looking for Canal. That's broken up by number 24, Sear. Sear on the near side. Drops that back to Howerton. Canal moves that. Sear comes back for it. Near side for Brayson. Murphy picks up the puck. Shot. Oh, that's through. Far side. It's on the far side in the Leaf zone. Now it comes up center. Rosnicki moves that up. Take it into the corner. Tripped in. It's clearly frozen. Blow the whistle. Interference being called on the Saints. Feels like a bit of a makeup call here. Hopefully the Leafs can make good on it. Leafs will be on the power play with 8:55 left in the second period. Leafs win the draw. Back to the point. Right side for Baldwin. There's a shot. Oh, and Coulter, it's in front. I don't know who scored it in front. It was tipped in front, looks like by Shoemaker. And the Leafs make good on the power play. Took them 7 seconds to score. and they bring this game back within 1. Great looking power play by the Leafs. Took them 7 seconds to find the back of the net. Nice tip in front with that powerful shot from the point. Cole, well, it'll be Shoemaker from Cole. Everybody back to full strength. Face off at center. Saints get a hold of the puck, put it into the Leafs zone. Cole, hard around the boards. Comes back, bounces out to the neutral zone. Ross can quite keep a hold on it. Finan, blocked out. Shoemaker dumps that back towards the Saints side, but Lachuk's gonna pick that up. Dump that into the Leafs zone. Cole on the near side. Move that around far side. Brandt knocks that down. Brandt down low. Puts that into the slot. That's chipped up high. Lachuk keeps that in. Puts that into the far corner. Cole reads that. Goes behind the net. Reverses to the far side. Looking for Schumacher. Schumacher gets that up the far boards. Comes up the right side. Cole cuts that off. Oh, good effort there by Brandt to move that up. Now it comes into the Saint zone. Ross back to play it. Far corner for Lachuk. Lachuk, that's cut off by Jafaris. Picked up by Weiss. Weiss tried to move that to Fayad. That's knocked down. Comes out to center. Roland knocks it down. Chipped up. Here comes Murphy. Oh, and a save by Levy. Puck still available. Comes out to the neutral zone. Bedouin knocks that down. Blocked by Fayad. Left side for Rahal. Back to Fayad. Fayad had his stick tied up. Saints pick it up on the far boards. Kicks that into the neutral zone. It's going to roll down for an icing call. Oh, blown down. Waved off. Smith moves to the far side. Saints pick it back up. Saints rolling around in the Leafs zone. There's a shot. Oh, and that comes into the slot, and that's into the back of the net after the negated icing call. Not too sure why icing was waved off here, but it was, and now the Saints make good on it, and they hold a 3-1 win. 3-1 win, sorry. 3-1 lead. Pardon me, folks. Oh. Uh-oh. Yep, I see the camera's frozen, folks. Just give me a second. I'm gonna take a second and get this back. Come on, buddy. There we go. Puck sent down into the Leafs zone. Like we were to say, we got to stop with 7 minutes to go in the second. Saints come away with the puck. Smith takes Howerton into the boards. Now comes loose for the Saints. Trying to drive that into the slot. That's broken up by the Leafs. Sent to the far side. Held in by number 27, Rosnicki. Fired into the slot. That's blocked by the Leafs. Another chance. And the loose puck picked up by number 24, Sear, and put into the back of the net. And now the Saints will take a 4-1 lead. Goal comes with 6:39 left in the second period. Puck spilled to the far side. Williams off the board. Shoemaker knocks that down, puts that into the Saints zone. Saints. Bedouin moves that to the far side. That's broken up. There's a shot by Rahal that just goes over the net. Resler couldn't quite keep it in at the zone. Kleeman jumps over him. Kleeman with a high shot. Levy got a piece of that at the glove, sending that wide. Shoemaker up to Rahal. Gets that over to Baldwin, who flips that onto the Saints netminder. And we'll have a draw on the near side in the Saints zone. Huh. Why is it freezing every like 3 seconds? Okay. Well, Saints pick up the puck in their own zone after winning the draw. Trying to get out of their zone. That's stopped at the line by Canal. Puck comes back to him. Canal with the shot hits body and goes wide. Ross behind the net for Leshuk. Right side, Halawadiak knocks that back down. Saints get it back. Saints break it out. Here comes number 19 McDonald up the right side into the Leafs zone. Gloved down by Livy. And he's going to get the stop here with 5:35 to go in the second period. Faceoff will be on the near side in the Leaf zone. No, extra ticket for our cameraman. Saints win the draw. They take it behind the Leafs net. Leafs get it back though. Outlet to the far side. Black chips that off the glass. Saints get it back at center. Up the near side. Saints trying to dump that in the Leafs zone. Now it comes loose for Canal. Canal coming in. Canal with the shot, but making the save was Harbin, and making that look easy with 5:08 to go in the second period. Face off near side in the Saints zone. Saints put that off the glass, comes out to center, gets past Cole. Cole's gonna hustle back though, beat Howerton to it. Throw that off the glass and out to the neutral zone. Rosnicki knocks it down. Cole with the puck in his own zone. Cole, far side, that's gonna bounce over to Baldwin. Baldwin makes an inside-outside move. Oh, tried to hit Shoemaker in the trail. Saints come back, move it up the ice. Howerton up the right side into the Leaf zone. Over to Sears. Sears hangs onto it. Looking for Rosnicki. That's broken up by Shoemaker. Nope. Sorry, that was Rahal getting the puck into the Saints zone. Right on to their goalie, Harbin. And Harbin's going to cover that one up. We'll get a stop with 4:29 left in this second period. Face off near side in the Saints zone. Saints win it. Brayson throws that to the far side. Gets it to Sommer. Oh, broken up by Roberts. Centering pass though. Returned back to the Saints, and Rosnicki comes up the right side into the Leafs zone. There's a shot high off the bar. Comes off the glass. Back to the point for Brayson. Brayson holds the line. Puts up the nearer boards. Roberts gets a hold of it. Roberts sends that up the ice. Almost had Jafaris loose. There's a shot by Brandt, blocked by Smith. Comes down, here's Killeen with it. Throws that in front, broken up by the Leafs. Comes back into the slot. Saints steal it back. Sends it to the left side. Brayson. Low shot. That hit Klefferbaum, or Kellerman, sorry, in front. And Smith will end up in the box for a head contact penalty. Clearly the officials' favorite call tonight. Even more than icing, it seems. And the faceoff will be on the far side in the Leaf zone with 3:42 to go in the second period. And Smith was handed a double minor for egregious. Oh, wow. And now the tally begins. There's a power play goal by the Saints. And the penalty clock will roll down to 2. Saints power play goal comes with 3:38 left in the second period. Leafs come away with the puck. Here comes Shields. Saints get it back. Coming out to center with it. Murphy up the right side. Chased down by Cole. Murphy spins around in the zone. There's a shot. Livy with the save. Murphy gets the rebound back. Put below the net into the slot. Cleared away by Cole. Murphy picks up the puck, or McDonald picks up the puck. Centers that. Skips through the zone. Murphy picks it up on the far wall. Put that down low. Broken up in front. Cleared off the boards. That's going to come out to center. Back for it is Bedouin. Shields almost takes it away. Puck put in the right side into the Leaf zone. Oh. Yeah, now I see the camera. I'm looking back at it. Come on, camera. Oh, we are getting... Oh, deactivate. Oh, another goal. Shoot. Into the slot. Missed. And Saints now go up 6-1. We are really having some troubles here. You're good. Sorry, buddy. Puck's dropped at center. Puck's in the Leaf zone. Centering pass. Oh, Livy got just a piece of that. Saints put that in the slot again. Now it rolls back to the point. Knocked down by Shoemaker. Shoemaker looking for Rahal. It skips behind him. Brayson picks up the puck for the Saints. Near side for Kellerman. Moves that up to Brand. Brand steps into the Leaf zone. Lost control of the puck. Shoemaker with it. Kept in. Now it's sent down the ice. Picked up by Rosnicki. Hits that the far side. That's cut off by Weiss. Dumps that into the Saint zone. Rosnicki with it again. Up to Howerton. Coming back for it is Asaf. Tried to dance it up. Puck taken away. Dumped into the Leaf zone. Goudreau's going to pick that up on the near side. Drop back. Close shot. Oh, a glove save there by Livy as the puck pops up on him. We got to stop here with 1:13 to go in the second period. Draw will be on the near side in the Leaf zone. Leafs win it, throw it off the near boards, knocked down by the Saints. Shields puts that on the far side, takes a funny bounce. Ressler moves that up. Oh, that's cut off. There's a shot wide by Murphy. Leafs trying to rush it up. Going out the far side now. Here they come, Saints back into the Leafs zone. Far side by Holmes. In front, skips through the slot. Saints regain control though. Back to the point to Leshuk. Over to Murphy. Murphy walking in. There's a shot. Levy with the save. Pops up and it's directed just wide. Another shot by the Saints. Levy takes that away. And gets the stop here with 20 seconds to go in the second period. Puck's dropped in the Leafs zone. Saints win it. Take it behind the net. Fayad takes that away. Gets it up to Roberts. Roberts gets it into the neutral zone. Jafaris with it. thrown down the ice, and the buzzer will go on the second period. Saints really open it up in the second here, putting a 5 on the board. Might have some opinions about that. One was definitely goalie interference. Another was an icing call that was waved off. Don't know why. And then they just started piling on. Anyway, we're here for the Pink Game and the Alberta Cancer Foundation. Make sure you scan that QR code here at the intermission. We'll see you back here for the third. Good evening, folks. Welcome back to Mill Woods. We're here for our final period of the pink game. PAC really opened it up in the second period. They hold a 6-1 lead over MLAC Scafom-rux. Nathan Smith just entered the building. He's going to join us as our color commentator for the third period. Give a shout out to all the mums watching the game. Thank you for your service to hockey. Also a shout out to Peter Anders working the camera tonight. As always, or as usual. Go ahead, sir.
Well, I just dropped in for the third period, Curtis. Come from another rink as usual.
Hey, life of a hockey parent.
That's right, from Collingwood over to here, so ran the white mud just to get over here. So
I heard the poutine was good there tonight.
Yeah, I would recommend the poutine at Collingwood Arena. Life of a hockey parent also comes with life of sometimes looking off the concession menu.
Yeah. We all have granola bars in our vehicles too for emergencies.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, there's one right there. I think I have a Cliff bar in the camera bag somewhere.
Yeah, we're always carrying an extra granola bar either for ourselves or for our child.
Yes, sir. So the Leafs, big uphill battle here. Down 5 goals in the third period.
Well, I'd like to see, Curtis, that PAC Saints have their pink jerseys on as well and right into the whole festivities here tonight. That's great to see. I saw that when I was watching the game prior to coming here. So, third period underway. Like you said, a 5-goal deficit for MLAC, but still 20 minutes to play, so we'll see what they can drum up here.
Absolutely. Shots on goal to start the third period, 44-11 in favor of the Saints. Leafs win the draw. Bresler puts the outside, but that's knocked down inside the zone by Brayson. There's a shot in front. Oh, good chance there by Asaf, but he couldn't put it behind Harbin, and we got to stop and play with 19:46 left in the first period.
So a little more of a challenge for you tonight, Curtis. I see different jersey numbers on players.
Yes, sir. Just a few. So Rahal is wearing number 23. Asaf is wearing number 18, and Cole will be wearing number 20. Everybody else is the same. Saints turn over the puck in the neutral zone. Shields puts that to the far side. Picking it up, number 9, Ross. Puck comes out to center. Canal tried to put that to Shields the far side. It goes right between his wheelhouse. Coming in on the right side is McDonald. McDonald drives it down below the net. Centering pass, there's a blank shot. Or a shot point black. Great save by Libby. Trying to rush it up the far side. Was Asaf, and he's caught, and he goes down hard to the boards. Holmes with the puck. Comes out, Murphy keeps it in at the line, goes it to the right side. Hangs onto it. That's going to come back to Ross at the point. Actually comes out to center. Shoemaker knocks it down. Shoemaker trying to battle on the far side. He's pushed off the puck. Holmes puts that back into the Leafs zone. Halawadiak, hard around the near side. That's cut down at center by Lashuk. Sent to the far boards. Shields picks it up again. Sorry, Resler. Resler trying to stretch that down the ice. It's going to end up being an icing call.
Well, keep an eye on Asaf. He got to the bench. He's immediately chatting with the trainer on the bench. He took a hard hit right in front of the penalty box. He was slow to get up, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Puck in the Leaf zone. Put over to the near side. Shoemaker.
There we go.
Sorry, that was Baldwin who was tripped. Gets the puck up to Rahal. Rahal, that shot wide. Knocked down by the Leafs. Whistle goes. And the Saints will end up in the box here with 18-11 left in the third period.
And your MLAC Scafom-rux Maple Leafs are on the power play.
Face-off will be on the near side in the Saints zone. Saints win it. Ooh, knocked down by Cole, but he has to come back to center to retrieve it. Cole moves that up to Canal. Canal sidesteps the check from Kleeman, comes in the right side. Leaves that for Shoemaker in front, tipped in front. There it is. And sitting on the doorstep was Mohamed Rahal. He puts it into the back of the net, and the Leafs close the gap to 4.
Oh, take a hit to make a play, Curtis, and Gaston Canal gets hit right on the zone entry, but he's able to dish the puck off. The puck goes right into the slot, and it's deposited right 5-hole by Rahal right through the wickets. And if that's any indication of this third period, just get the puck on net, because that eluded the tender was not, in my opinion, a difficult shot, but he put it right between the legs.
So I got to make a correction. It's Cooper in net now. Harbin had started, but at some point here, Cooper came in. Maybe it was the start of the third, and I missed it. Saints coming out to center. Oh, it's a 2-on-1 back the other way. Kellerman, right side. Brant Kellerman. Oh, and Livy comes over to the near side. Great stop there off the blocker. Holomadia behind the net. Jammed up by Jafaris. Saints hold the far boards. Resler gets a hold of it on the near side. Lashuk's gonna pinch in. Centers that. Comes in the slot. Fayad breaks it up. Now comes over to Livy. Oh, swept over to the near boards again. Roberts with the puck.
We got an infraction here, Curtis. It looks like a hit to the head.
So. Oh, his favorite penalty tonight to call. And it's going to be against the Leafs. Who's the guilty party?
2 minutes pour frapper la tête, Curtis. 2-minute penalty hit to the head. Your MLAC Scafom-rux on the penalty kill.
If I add in the box, 2 minutes for a head contact. Here's a chance for the Saints. Ripped. Oh, that is just wide. Rolls up the near boards. Rosnicki puts that down for Murphy. Kicked away by Livy. Goudreau trying to move it. Stuck against the net. Now it comes loose. Shields with it. He puts that down the ice. On the far side, Brayson picks it up for the Saints. Shoemaker on the forecheck here. Pass up to the right side. Coming in is number 27, Rosnicki. Rosnicki carries that in the far corner. Spills back to Murphy. From Rosnicki back to Murphy. Cross ice, Brayson. Oh, what a glove save by
Livy. Save of the game right there.
Livy comes over and kicks off his post, but leaps out and challenges McDonald, making the save there.
Well, one or two things, Curtis. So either the PAC Saints decide because of the game they're going to play each goalie half the game, or as they're up, they end up putting in Cooper. But at any rate, coming into the game halfway through, you got to think you got to get shots on this tender after you kill off this penalty.
Puck put to the far corner in the Leafs zone. Smith tries to move that to the outside. That's cut off. Smith's going to get another chance, though. He's going to wheel it out. Here he comes up the right side. Comes into the Saints zone. Moves to the outside again. Hangs onto the puck. Throws that in front, looking for Jafaris. The Saints going to get it back. Coming up the near side is Lashuk. Carries that into the Leafs zone. Lashuk with it. High shot. Oh, what a laser of a shot. And that just goes over the shoulder of the Leafs goaltender.
Well, Livy goes down, and that's exactly what we saw from Rory Cole last game. Curtis was a sharp angled shot from the goal line up over the shoulder of the goaltender as he goes down. And that indeed was a well-placed shot.
Power play goal comes with 15:25 left in the third period.
Just an unfortunate, one-off shot on a zone entry, not really even setting up on the power play there. Killed off over half of the power play, but unfortunately they capitalize.
Canal goes to the far boards to Shields. Saints move that up the far side. Comes up to center. Murphy picks it up, dumps it off the glass and into the Leaf zone. Murphy gets the inside. Swipes that in front. Livy pokes that away. Holmes with it. Centering pass. That's broken up by the Leafs. Comes back to the point. Williams with the shot. Livy with another save. This one's going to deflect out of play.
Oh, there Williams could have walked into the hash marks. There was nobody at the point covering him. And he elected to shoot from way out there, Curtis, but he could have walked in at least a postal code to shoot that.
Yep. You're right. He had a lot of
Chipped
space.
up and out. Here we go. It's a 3-on-1.
Coming up the right side is Rahal. Oh, and he puts that above the net. Saints put that back into the Leaf zone. Holowadiak goes to the near side. Rahal with it. Dump back to the Leaf zone. That'll be an icing call. And a face-off down in the Saints zone.
Well, I know they got a 5-goal deficit, but I'd like to see the Leafs just get the puck on Cooper here. Tested him a few times here, one for a goal. Just get the puck. I think he's still cold, Curtis.
Leafs keep the puck in the zone. Now they move it. Now the Saints move it up the ice. Brayson moves that over to Murphy. Oh, shot. Oh, there's that Sear. Sear missing the net. But on the right side, made contact, I think, with somebody on the Leafs bench. We'll have a face-off inside the Leafs zone. .14:04 to go in the third period.
Well, shots on goal 7-2 in favor of the PAC Saints. Those two shots, one has gone in on Cooper.
Leafs come away with the puck. Pass up to Jafaris. Jafaris tries to make the inside move. Puck comes off his stick. Resniski is going to move that up the ice. Coming up the right side and into the Leafs zone. Moves down low. Livy with the save. And we'll get a stop here with 13:42 left in the third period.
Good job by Livy to get out and hold his ground on that. No rebound to be had as the PAC Saints forward dropped his shoulder, able to get around the MLAC defenseman. 123037, Curtis. You want to check your 50-50 tickets, and I can understand if you win than if you just walk away from the table now.
This is fun. I like announcing for this team. Saints keep the puck in on the near side. Sommer loses it to Roberts. Kept in at the line though. Brandt walking it down. Low shot. Levy holds the near side and it's off the blocker. Up against the near boards again. Back to the point. Williams with the shot. Oh, and it's tipped in front.
Tipped on the way and it goes 5-hole. What a tip. Forward able to get to the front of the net, and Williams again with a shot from the point. And that one redirected perfectly between the legs of Levy.
That was Brent.
That was just a great tip, Curtis.
Yeah, Brent standing in the lane there, getting the stick on the puck. That'll make it 8-2 for the Saints with 13:15 left in the third period. Puck sent into the Saints zone. Saints put it back out to center. Here's Smith with the puck. Smith trying to wheel it in the zone. Comes up the right side, hangs onto the puck, takes it into the corner. Moves it loose. Chance for Canal.
There it is.
In front. And couldn't get
what
to
a
it.
chance.
Cooper able to swipe that the right way. Resler with it. Sorry. Shields back to the point. Smith loads one up. Fired wide. Comes up the right side. Weiss keeps that in the zone. Saints steal the puck back. Here's Brant coming out. Smith over on the near side. Smith hits an edge. Sommers hits one too. Picked up by Asaf. Gets that in to Canal. Canal coming on the right side. Digging deep. Looking for a trailer. Ooh, not getting help there. Murphy picks up the puck for Saints. Wheels it out. Looking for McDonald. Skips past him. Smith knocks that down. Whoa. Saints are going to keep that in the zone though. Excuse me. Comes over to the near side. McDonald battling against Rahal. Sorry,
Good job
Asaf.
to protect the puck.
Asaf moves that up to Canal. Canal hits across center and dumps that in. Stretch pass. Bumped into the zone. Here's McDonald coming up the near side. Centering pass broken up by Cole. Murphy takes that down low. Cole edges him off the puck. Sends it to the far side.
Angle him off.
Roberts moves it around Ross. Put it up the ice. And the back check by Holmes will bring the PAC Saints back into the Leaf zone. Shoemaker, his back check, gets the puck out to the neutral zone. Bounces back. Cole with it. Cole loading up behind his own net. Coming to the near side. Off the glass. The Shuck knocks that down for the Saints. Roberts almost gets into the zone with it. Saints put that off the boards. Centering pass from Sear. Ends up in the Leaf zone. Return back up the ice. Coming up the left side, though, is Holmes. Howerton puts that down low, looking for Kishton, who takes that into the boards. Met with some Leafs resistance. Whoa, Cole. Pounds Kishton to the ice. Leafs come away with it. Roberts. That's off the stick of Rahal and out to the neutral zone. Saints put that back to the Leaf side. Over to the near corner. Pops loose. Centering pass broken up by the Leafs. Shoemaker's going to rush this up the ice. Or is this Baldwin? Nope, that was Jafaris. He dumps that in. Back in the Saints zone. Brayson picks it up. Wheels to the far side. Black rubs him off the puck. Loose puck to Resler. Comes back in the Leaf zone. Resler throws that to the open side. Picked up by Rosnicki. Brant, far side. Picked up by Brayson. Brayson to the point of Sommers. There's a shot fired into the near corner. Brant activates. That's through the slot. Taken down low in the far corner. Saints still with the puck in the Leaf zone. Saints stepping in the slot, thrown down low, broken up by Holowadiak, and it comes out to center. Brant's going to be back to play it. Moves the puck up. Coming out the right side, Brant into the Leaf zone. Makes a little move low around Resler, and a great save by Livy holding the post. Saints with another chance. That's knocked down in traffic. Coming in the near side. Leafs pick it back up. Goudreau gets that out to center. Brayson picks it up. Saints put that right on to Livy. Shot off the rebound, goes wide.
That's going to be a penalty. I think it's Ressler going.
It's going to be a head contact.
100%. I wasn't going to bet you on that. I'll see if Rosnicki comes out on the ice here for PAC Saints defenseman. I don't think he's going to come out, but his last shift, Curtis, he is a smooth skater, defenseman. He was jumped up on the rush numerous times, looking for the backdoor pass, and very noticeable out here. So your MLAC Leafs will be on the penalty kill again. I believe it was wrestler off for head contact. Puck is worked up and out. Good job on the penalty kill at the beginning here for Canal and Asaf.
LeChuck picks up the puck, comes over the near side to McDonald. Murphy gets a piece of it. Now it comes back to LeChuck. LeChuck going to rust that up. Drop pass for Holmes. Holmes coming in the slot. There's a shot off the bar and that's in. Oh, they're going to blow it down. Oh.
Oh, I'm going to say it didn't go in. It went crossbar and down.
LeChuck still with it. Into the slot. Livy with the save. Rebound shot by Murphy. Sent wide. Ross sends that back into the corner for Murphy. Murphy back up the far
finish his check on that guy.
Yeah. Ooh, Smith with it. Gets that out to center. LeChuck hanging on to it. Goes to the right side. It's into the Leaf zone once again. There's a shot. Livy comes out to challenge.
Great stop.
Takes that in the glove and hangs on with 7:36 to go in the third period.
Sort of that delayed reaction by the 9 players that are on the ice, Curtis, that hit crossbar and down, and then all the players sort of stopped playing for a second. And the ref, obviously, through an audio cue, said no goal, then it was sort of a mad scramble. So
Saints win the draw. Here's Raznicki at the point. Sends that to the left side. Low shot. That's blocked. Livy makes the save, but Saints regain possession of the puck.
got Fayette and his man in a tussle at the side of the net.
Comes up high. Here's the Leafs. Weiss takes that in. Brayson gives him the elbow. Ref misses that.
Heads up.
Puck
They're not going to call that either. Fayette finished his check on that guy up a little bit high.
Raznicki. Fayette knocks it down, but Saints get it back. Oh, and a diving shot by Brayson will end up in the back of the net.
Well, the defenseman able to come into the top of the circles, and he just rips it upstairs. But uncontested, able to come in on the right side from the point. The way Livy reacted, I don't think he was fully set, Curtis, and might have been screened on the shot, but that one labeled upstairs.
Saints with the puck again, trying to come up the near side. That's cut off by Shields. Move the puck up to Asaf. Asaf centering pass, looking for Canal, broken up by Sear. Sear gets that out to center. Resler steals it back for the Leafs. Resler coming to the near side, hard stop. That's stolen back by the Saints, and that'll end up in the back of the net. Turned over in the Leafs zone, and that's gonna make double digits for the Saints.
Well, unfortunately, the Saints just capitalizing on turnovers. And this PAC team up in the standings a lot higher than the other one. You can see just the level of execution by this Saints team shows you why.
Yeah, Green Drop Saints coming into the game with a 11-16 record.
Okay, so not 500, but
puck coming into the Leafs zone again. Leafs break that up. Smith trying to go up the near side.
and he's not going to. Oh, he will call a penalty finally. Oh, didn't think he was going to call that either. On your Smith trying to go back to get the puck, and the PAC's Saints player literally holding on to Smith's stick. It's like almost like you pulling your child on a sleigh down the sidewalk in the winter, Curtis.
That's okay. Let go. Let go. Leafs will be on the power play here. What do we get?
Yeah, your MLAC Scafom-rux. Leafs are on the power play if they will put a fifth player on the ice.
with 5:50 to go in the third period. Got our fifth player on. Canal comes off the bench. Leafs win it. Here's a shot by Cole, low on the pads. Black finds the rebound, back to Canal. Canal hanging on. That's fired into traffic. Far side for Cole. Cole with it. Back to the point to Canal. Right side for Black. Black hangs on. Whiffs on the shot. Puts that down low and it's tipped. Oh!
Crossbar and out. What
off the crossbar, Fayad. Indeed, it was off the crossbar and the Saints are coming back into the Leafs zone.
That was Fayad that tipped that, Curtis. Would have been his third goal in 2 games.
Saints with the puck, taking that into the corner of the Leafs zone. For the far boards, Fayad loosens that out. Comes up to center, now it's stumped back into the Leafs zone. Leafs getting ready to break out. Here's Cole with it. Cole up to Canal. Canal comes up the right side and into the Saints zone. Low shot, kicked away by Cooper, goes to the far corner. Comes out to the neutral zone. Leafs pick it up. Roland moves that up, skips behind Jafaris. Put back into the Leafs zone. Canal, far side, connects with Shields. Shields chips it in, follows it, gets it into the corner for Fayad. Fayad, right side for Saf. Ooh, and the net comes off. Don't really know why it came off.
Well, McDonald's a pretty big body up forward for the PAC Saints. He's been on the forecheck numerous times and
so with 4:12 left in the third period, Leafs still have 22 seconds left on the power play. Face off near side in the Saints zone. Saints get a hold of the puck. They're gonna slap that down the ice. Levy.
a casual 1-3 penalty kill in the neutral zone for the PAC Saints here.
Pass over to the near side twice. Coming back for it. What is the Saf? Turned over in the Leafs zone. Saints, there's a shot by McDonald, and Livy's going to make the stop there just as the Saints player gets out of the penalty box.
A good shot by McDonald. McDonald just trying to get his teammate out of scrum in front of the net. Well, turnover in McDonald, who I mentioned before, big body, good shot. Able to get a shot right on Livy, and Livy able to smother that into the Leafs logo.
PAC Saints win the face-off. Lashuk puts that down below the goal line. Resler moves that to the outside. Shields tries to come in. Dump behind the net again. Holowadiak to the near side. And here's Rahal Asaf with space, gets it up to Rahal. Rahal turns, fires that down low. Skips past to Saf. Saints coming up the near side. Oh, Holowadiak does a great job knocking that out. The line comes over for Shields. Shields with space and checked from behind. Great stick there by number 19 McDonald. Here's Murphy coming into the zone. Holowadiak bumps into the boards. Shields puts that in the near side. Brayson knocks that down at center. Flips that to the open side.
Heads up.
McDonald. Shields. Oh, that's knocked down in the zone by the Saints. Saints take that behind the net, coming over to the near side. Raznicki from the point, shot, tipped in front, Livy saw it, oh, and it bounces, and then it just
short
gets past
side
him.
on Livy, tipped, redirected back up to the short side, and just inside the post on the left, the right pad of Livy, through a sea of bodies, Curtis.
Yeah, it was, Livy would need an X-ray vision to catch that one. And with 2:39 to go in the third period, Leafs win the next draw. PAC Saints up 11-2. Dumped in by Smith. Cooper, with the stop. Hands it off to his defenseman. Saints coming out the far side with it. Thrown down the ice. Comes into the Leafs zone. Smith puts that back out. Saints coming in with it. Gaudreau over to Smith. Smith looking for Jaffer, skips past him. Low shot. Wide in the mark, comes over to the near side. Black tries to put that up the boards. That's knocked out by Sommer. Fayad almost off to the races. Gaudreau slaps that. That was knocked down by Kleeman. And Sommer keeps that in the zone. There's a shot. Oh, and Livy with the save here. And gets the stop with 1:39 to go in the third period. So, turnover in the Leafs zone, ends up on a shot, but Livy able to get the right angle, makes the stop there. We'll have a face-off far side of the
I think that's what this PAC Saints team does so well, Curtis, is force a turnover, and the puck's coming right back on net, and they're looking for rebounds.
Kept in at the point, slapped over to the near side. Saints keep it in the zone again. Murphy throws that down low in front. That goes through the crease over to the near side. Stretch pass by Roberts, knocked down by Williams at center. Murphy on the far side. Gets that into the Leaf zone, but knocked down by Roland. Roland goes to the far side. Connects with Rahal. Rahal coming back. Over to Shoemaker. Shoemaker looking for Roberts. That skips over to the near corner. Roberts keeps it in. Shoemaker down low. As Rahal setting up in front. Shoemaker down low for Rahal. Rahal tries to jam a short side. Roberts stepping in, but pass never got to him. Put down low again. 40 seconds to go in the third period. Arm of the ref is up here.
Oh, head contact? Are you kidding me?
On Bedouin? Well, that was the... He was playing it up high. Bedouin was not even anywhere close to that play.
I didn't even see the head contact. That being said, I saw the ref's arm up and I knew it was going to be head contact. I haven't been here for the first two periods and I knew that.
You're all on board.
Now 41 seconds remaining and your Scafom-rux Maple Leafs are back on the power play.
Fired on net. Cooper comes over and makes the stop. We got to whistle with 35 seconds to go in the third period.
Well, there you get a shot from the half wall. You got two MLAC players in front, but one of them has to be taking away the eyes of Cooper.
Shot by Canal. Cooper, another great save. Had to be quick on that one.
The shots on goal, Curtis, in the third period here, 20-9 in favor of the Saints.
Face off far side in the Saints zone. Leafs come away with it. Roland puts that down low. Black puts that back into the corner. There's a shot by Jaffaris that hit a body, comes off the near glass, kept in by Weiss. Canal with it. Canal steps in the slot. Canal low shot. Just off the mark. Bounce, hit a body and went wide. 3 seconds to go in the game. Black takes that. Oh, and rips that just past the far post. And that will do it for the Pink game here tonight. Saints come in and upset the Leafs 11-2.
Well, shots on goal, Curtis. In the third period, MLAC 9 for a three-period total of 20. And the PAC Saints 20 for a three-period total of 62.
Whoa, that's crazy. 62 shots on net.
So to say that Nathaniel Livy was not bored would be an understatement, Curtis.
See the accents on his pads tonight? He had some pink tape, adding a little color to the kit.
Yeah, I did like the PAC Saints gray socks as well with a pink tape accent. And then wearing the white with the pink and black. accent on their jersey.
Right on. So the next time the Leafs will be on the ice will be Wednesday night. I honestly forget where now. And my phone died, so I can't
Somewhere
check.
around the Edmonton area, Curtis.
Yeah. They will be in. We are into playoff time. This was the last regular season game. We're going to get some pictures on the ice still.
So Wednesday night, Curtis, they will be playing against the first place team of the Capital Region. That is at 8 p.m. at Castle Downs Twin Arena B.
Oh, lucky us, Castle Downs.
Round robin game 1 of 3. So join us Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Your Scafom-rux MLAC Maple Leafs will start the playoff tournament then.
Fantastic. So working the camera tonight was Peter Anders. Right next to me, showing up for the best part of the game, was Mr. Nathan Smith. My name is Curtis Bukowski. It's been a pleasure, folks. We will see you Wednesday night. Have a good night, guys.